What is going on, you guys, and welcome back to episode 2 of the Hoonicorn build. Now, last episode, we got this thing in tip-top shape, and as you can see, it's shining like $1,000,000, which is probably what it costs in R&D. But nonetheless, since last episode, we did tweak a few things off camera. As you guys can see, we have way better wheel fitment. I know, I'm horrible for it, but 18s weren't doing it. We bumped it to a 19, same tire size, same everything, and it fits perfect. So I couldn't be happier. So before anything else, let's get into this engine build. I got it back here sitting on the stand. We haven't done a thing to it, but she needs a refresh. So let's tear it down. Now, a lot of things on the engine we can repurpose, reuse, but a lot of things we are going to have to replace because it's got 1400 horsepower. But you know what? I think we can do a little better, because if I remember correctly, this is Hoonicorn version 1, and version 2 had a little more sauce. Let's not go overboard, but it tastes a little more power. 1400 is tasteful, but you know, as if anyone's watching Texas 2K out there, ooh, 1400 ain't nothing. that's like a daily. You a daily of 1400 horsepower car nowadays. Like conservative. Ooh. I don't know about you guys, but like, was that the early 2000s, mid 2000s? If you had 450, 500 horsepower, you were doing it. You were doing it big too. Now, no. If you have 1,000 horsepower, you're asleep. It's like, what? Oh my god, it kills me because like I am always on YouTube watching car builds, and it absolutely makes me die every time, because I'm just like, every Supra out here has 1,000 horsepower. Every single one. Doesn't matter what it is, who it is, and then you know, Skylines, those two, and they're going for a premium. But now you got other cars like Evos, like 750 equals 1,000 almost. It's all-wheel drive, but it's just crazy. And honestly, you drop 10 grand and get maybe half of that, or you know, depending on who builds your engine, you might get the full. But still, I still think that's just wild to even think about. Yep, gotta get these rocker arms off. I forgot, we're building an overhead V8. Tell me you guys think in the comments, like, what is the perfect horsepower figure, like by your standards? Me, I'm thinking daily driver in the neighborhood of probably about 450. 450 is comfortable. It's enough to say, hey, I can drive, still get okay fuel economy. Right, fuel economy. You mean miles per gallon. And at the same time, still have a little fun when nighttime hits, but not too much fun where you need to worry about, I'd say, big brake kits or something to slow you down in the event of an emergency. Drive safe out there, you guys. That reminds me, the other night, I remember I was coming home and I saw, I'm doing probably, because it's pouring rain up here in Seattle, so I'm probably doing a good 62 with my cruise control on. And when I say pouring rain, it's like, it's darn near flooding. And I said, you know, I'm just gonna take it easy. I'm sitting just in the far right lane, not bothering anybody, out of the way. And I decided to move over because I see this hard, like, this set of lights just flying at me. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to avoid them, avoid the accident. And it's a BMW 6 Series, came flying by me in the wet. If I had to meter them, they're probably doing 90, 95. Like, the lights came fast. I was like, all right, you know, I mean, I understand speeds like that, racetrack, or, you know, after 2 a.m. when 2:30 a.m. when no one's around, sure. But then, you just have to worry about the law. I mean, I'm no stranger to it. I've done it. But it's just like on a main roadway with people, be safer, you guys. I mean, of course they won't turn, and otherwise I'd make a turn signal joke, because we know BMW owners don't use their turn signals. I saw, like, I think I've seen 2 in my lifetime, and I was like, that's not your main car. It's all love. It's all love in the community. I love everybody. I don't care what you drive, but I'm just saying, they don't use their turn signals. I see it in like in videos all the time on like Car Talk on TikTok. I'm just like, wow. Because forever I have wanted an E46 M3 in Laguna Seca metallic, and I'm just like, if I buy it, does it come with a turn signal, or do I have to use it? Or am I like prohibited from using it? Like, I'll get pulled over by German police specifically, and you know, they give me a ticket, like, how dare you use your turn signal? Something like that. Oh man. But I do think there's a heavy stigmatism around BMW and Audi drivers, because I think I saw the funniest video that a friend sent me probably a couple months back, and this dude is looking for, like, he's looking for a car to get him around, and the guy says, "Well, I can sell you an Audi." He's like, "Oh, that'd be great." He's like, "Yeah, but you have to park it in the bus lane." I was like, "What?" and then he's like, "That'd be fine." And then this is all followed by him saying, "Well, okay, give me the finger." And he's like, "What?" He's like, "Give me the finger." He's like, "I don't want to do that." He's like, "Oh, then I can't sell you the Audi." I lost it. I almost fell over, like tumbled over, and just lost it, because because I have never heard anything like that before, and it stuck with me to the point now where, like, me and my car friends, we will reference that in open setting. But I mean, if we do have any VW, BMW, and or Audi guys in the comments, or watching the vid, please comment. Let us, like, tell me what this is about. Like I was as stunned as when I saw the VW owner handshake. You guys, if you guys know, you know. But if you don't, quickly Google that. But I was shook. It's like, because I mean, I've driven Japanese cars my whole life, with the exception of like the one Volkswagen in my household that I've driven, but never driven on the daily to learn a few things. But I was absolutely shook. I was like, what? I was like, what is this? Like, it's kind of like, who put you up to this? You know, one of those moments. Oh man. We're almost done with this. We just disassembled the engine. It's good to go, almost. We just gotta repair a couple of parts, because we weren't doing too bad, like nothing in the red, but I mean, we want to put as much power out of this thing as possible. Oh, those clips. I hate those clips. I'm not gonna go through the time and try to paint this thing at all, even though I did think about it. Like low key, no lie, I did think about it. Sweet, I can repair rod caps, and I don't have to use the ones in my inventory, which is good. And crankshaft bearings. We're gonna put better pistons in this though. The OE just it's not doing it for me. See, my question is, what are we gonna crack underneath? Well, yeah, correction, word vomit. What are we going to crack as far as numbers after this? Because right now it's like 1460, something like that. I'm curious. I think I'm gonna try to hit 18, if possible. All Alright, we're all good to go. Put her back together. Block is clean. Got our performance parts that are going in. Ooh, we do have a 3-star crankshaft. I didn't know that. Got some performance pistons in. Oh, that reminds me. Like, so if I have some Matrix fans out there, please tell me what you guys thought of the new movie, because I was, it didn't sit with me. Like I was like, okay, I understand the premise, but other than that, it kind of got away from me at certain points, and I've seen them all. I love the original trilogy, but the fourth one, I feel like they were reaching a little bit. And that says nothing. That's nothing about like any of the actors. I'm just saying the plot itself. I mean, of course, it's always nice to see Keanu Reeves back on the screen, especially like following up on a prior role. That's awesome. But I was a little confused. Like, and I'm talking about I was confused nearly in the same wheelhouse as Blade Runner 2049. Like, great movie, good special effects, good to see Harrison Ford again in that film, but it was probably 3.5 hours, and I was like, what the actual hell is going on? Like, tell me if you guys feel the same, but I just had no clue. I was like, alright, I guess, you know, we're here now. This is what we're doing. Right. Our engine build's going very quick. Tell me in the comments, though, how you guys' Christmas went. Like, what did you get? Did you get something like that you've been looking forward to? Did you do anything with the family that really stuck out? Let me know. I know my family came over, and it's kind of weird because we haven't seen them, or at least I haven't for Christmas due to the pandemic, in a minute. Like, it's been a hot minute. Oh, wait a second. We're gonna have to get a new cam gear. Add that to our list. There we go. But yeah, it was definitely kind of different seeing my family, but it was nice because you don't realize how much you miss your family until like so much time has passed. Because originally you're like, you know, it is what it is. I'll see him when I see him. But now that, you know, we haven't been able to see him for so long, it's like, okay. Oh, man. Just so you know, you get to see, like, aunts, uncles, cousins. Cousins are too fun. But it's just like, I can't believe how so much time has, like, actually gone by. I don't know, though. How do you guys feel about it? Ooh, we're gonna need some valve push rods. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8. Alright. Valve push rods. I'm just gonna buy a ton. I'm enjoying this engine build though. I haven't built an overhead V8 in a minute because it seems like all the new cars that come out, we're building twin turbo setups, supercharged V8s, something that's like more modern. This is actually really nice to like sit back and just take like a breather and build something a little more old school. Like honestly, when I saw this, I didn't think it would have like an overhead V8 in it. I was thinking more like possibly normal supercharged V8 or something along those lines. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, we got different. Like, it's different. Right, toss a rocket online, and we will file those other ones away in just a minute. Ooh. And tell me what you guys are thinking about like all the new movies coming out. because we got Marvel Phase 4, Thor: Love and Thunder, which I am waiting for. I saw a trailer for, what was it the other day? It was like a it's like a psycho thriller, but I can't remember the title of it. And then I saw one, it's called Ambulance, where apparently guy needs money for wife's surgery, has a best friend who is secretly a criminal, and he tells him, hey, I can get it for you, it'll be a little more, but then kind of things go wrong. And it looked like the movie is just going to be them escaping, or at least trying to escape in an ambulance. So I want to see it, but I'm a little, like, on the fence about it. Tell me what you guys think. And there are a lot of new games coming out. I know you guys are going to be seeing Halo Infinite on the channel here probably in the next week. I did want to wait until the Vanguard series was done before proceeding, but that's coming to an end. You guys will be seeing more episodes this coming week, so look out for that. And of course, anything you guys want to see on the channel, leave me a comment. I will try to make it happen. And because, heck, anytime I can spend just going through here, getting to, like, either a different kind of game that I haven't played before, or something where it's just like, it's just a vibe, I'm down. And I will say, I was a little remiss. I think I was on Steam the other day, and it popped up for the Cyberpunk 2077, like, 1 year, and part of me was like, I was a little mad, because I was like, what do you mean? Like the game came out, and then it just, that was it. Like, we all tried to play it, and I know, I thought the game has great potential, but it's not where it needs to be in order for people to keep enjoying it. And every time we got good news, it would just be, it would kind of just fall on its face, you know what I mean? And, I mean, I hope that they don't give up on the game, and I hope that moving forward, it's going to end up being better, or at least having a lot more for people to do without all the bugs and glitches, because it's an absolutely wonderful concept. It just wasn't released in the right way. And I don't know how many of you will actually agree with me on that, but it really, that's how I feel. Especially because I've never seen a studio with such bad luck either. And that's nothing against CD Projekt Red, but I mean, they had an odd year, like, overall. Like, it seemed like, okay, we had hardware issues, then you had bugs, glitches, game was released, but it was released and wasn't complete, or at least complete for all platforms. And the screenshots we saw were phenomenal. Like, I was hyped for that game for probably years at a time, then all of a sudden, it just wasn't what I expected when I finally got a chance to play it. But I did. I played it through almost twice, and I didn't encounter any of the crazy bugs because I played on PC up until probably about my second playthrough, and then I was like, what is happening? And by that time, there were mods out to fix a lot of the things. I do like that they did work with the with the community when it came to mods. Give them tools, like, let them actually kind of mess with the game and make it into something better, or just give it more options, because a lot of studios don't do that. And honestly, it's sad, because if you think about it, and I'm not pointing out any names, although you guys can probably tell that a few that I'm thinking about, it's people want to make the game theirs or put their own spin on it, but when you take away that ability, it just, yeah, they'll play it, but it's not as fun at all. Ooh, that looks a lot better. I got caught up in that for a sec. But tell me some games down in the comment section that you guys want to see, like, more mod support for. Or like, and I'm talking about something that where it doesn't break the game, but like improves the overall life of the game. I'm actually stunned at how good this looks. Go ahead and we're gonna put some oil in this thing. Refill all the fluids, but yeah, I'd like to see mod support for a lot more games. I mean, look, we play Car Mechanic Simulator all the time, and the thing is, it's got a good support system going for it. I mean, the community for 2018 when it was out is still thriving and still going, and has a lot of mods. I mean, I may put some on the channel here in the future. The only thing is I do have to purchase a lot of DLC, which, you know what, I'm not opposed to if it's for the channel, because I will do anything on the channel that people want to see. But otherwise, it's just like, it's worth it, but it's not as worth it because I want to share my content with everybody. Because you never know. There's some days I come home and I'm just like, I'll sit here, I'll veg out and just absorb content. But it has to be the right content. Like, I remember when one of my favorite YouTubers, the Slap Train. Like, I have probably been a subscriber of his for years, and I really liked when he kind of switched it up from the typical, drifting aspect, because I'm a car guy through and through, but I like that he switched it up when he did the Until Dawn series. That actually had me in my boots a little bit, because I got to watch something that was a little more, it was just different, and that I really enjoyed. %. What are we missing? Drive shaft and starter. Okay. Well, you guys, the Hoonicorn build has actually gone pretty well. Engine's in, fluids are up. It's looking good. We got to put the drive shaft in, transmission in the starter, and she is done. But restored, I'm excited. We're going to need adjustable for this. V8 OHV. Which one is it though? That one? Okay. I am going to upgrade the tranny though. But that is it. I kept it light this episode, you guys. We didn't do a crazy 3-star build like we usually do. We just restored. Anything else? Nope, she's good. Check the status. 100% on all fronts. She's looking good to go. I'm actually really glad we didn't go with the ITD setup, and we stuck with the twin turbo. It just looks absolutely monstrous. What I want to do though is I want to get this thing onto the alignment rack first on the test path. Everything's fixed, but I want to give it a full clean bill of health. Not a speck of rust on this thing. After this, we'll align the headlights, get her going again. We'll get the wheels into spec because I know they're way off. They have to be. I mean, we not only swapped wheels themselves, but also tires, and we went to a bigger size. 2 sizes up from an 18 to a 20. Also, I want to see what paints are available for this. She's good to go. Let's get her in the paint shop. Not what I was looking for, but alright. Over to the paint shop. Wait a second. Well, I fat fingered that, you guys. We're ahead of ourselves. I gotta align these wheels. Worst thing we want is... Oh, those are way out of spec. much better. Yeah. I'm not, I know I say it almost every episode. I'm not selling it. I am not selling it. I might actually keep it, like, around the shop. Which, you know, you guys do see a few cars rotate in and out. But other than that, most of the things that are, like, super cool or, like, that, you know, I put some time into, they do stay. And I think that's not just with me. I think that's with every car guy. They just stay around. It's just too cool. Alright, over to the paint shop we go. Since now she's all aligned. I wonder what paints we have for this. Oh. No livery, all black. I actually don't hate that. Damn it. See, but now I have to repaint the turbos on the hood because they're green. Alright. We're gonna make our own black real quick. We're gonna do a chrome black. Take out the roughness. Full metal. 0 on the bright. And let's check for liveries now. Okay, so that's what we had before. Okay, livery number 2. If I'm correct, that's from Hoonicorn version 3? Tell me in the comment section if anyone knows, because I cannot remember. Okay, version 4. That's from Forza. Kill all tires. What is this? I don't think I've ever seen this livery. 00? 6. That's just the Ford Performance one. Got some stripes. Okay, so classic Mustang. I don't know, I like the classic, but I also like this one. Yeah, we're gonna go for this one, or we're gonna click back and we're gonna take out some of the metal so we can see the livery. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, she's painted. Whew. Alright, let's move her over to the dyno. Let's see what kind of sauce we're about to make. Alright, what are we looking at prior? 1468. Okay. And 1,859 foot-pounds of torque. That's a lot. That is a lot. Question is, can we beat it? We have a fully built engine, customizable trans, so let's see. Let's take a listen, you guys. I was way off. Like, originally I was thinking we might gain maybe 400 horsepower, which is something. We made the sauce, like 1,223 horsepower additional, like 2691, almost 2,700 horsepower, and 33, almost 3,400 foot-pounds of torque. That would tear this car in half. Like, oh my god. Yeah. No, we're taking this thing out. We are. Alright, let's get this back on the lift. Ooh, yeah, we're taking that out. Alright. For this, we're going to need one of the workshop maps. Do we want to go to Daytona? Or do we want to go to Targa Florio? If I said that right? Through the mountains of Sicily. But then we got an oval. You know what? We're going to take it to Daytona. Because I feel like this thing is not going to turn at all. I feel like I'm selling myself. Oh my god, maybe I shouldn't have tinted that windshield. I'm just saying. I'm gonna go back and fix that, but... Ooh. Yep, we're gonna have to mess with the trans a little bit. We're only going 150. Yep, let's go back and mess with the trans, because 150, I mean, come on. All that power? That's like literally all that horsepower, no room to gallop. We're going to fix that. We're going to fix that, and we're going to make it right. Because we are literally beating the ever-living hell out of that trans. Alright, come on. Come on, Hoonicorn. Back to the dyno shop. Let's adjust this transmission. Only 4 gears. That's what's killing me. About 7. Bring this down a little bit. $232. That's set in that wonderful like 7th gear, 500 miles an hour. That I feel like it's excessive and we're reaching, but you know what? I'm okay with it. Let's get back in the car and we are going to take this thing back out to Daytona. And we're going to do this right. Because before, no. I gotta fix that. Doing a lot better now. It is burning tire at 200 miles an hour. I feel like Ricky Bobby. Go fast! Oh, she's a rocket. 300 and uncapped yet. But she's a wall. Like, I'm letting off, you guys, and she's not pulling away from the wall. It's kind of wild. She's definitely like being a but she loves to stick on the wall. Oh my god, yeah, we're not selling it. No. Mm-mm. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, we've been doing a lot of car builds in my personal shop, like the one that I never intended like to actually be for the channel. And well, I've actually enjoyed it because I've got to like build a lot of things that I usually wouldn't build, but just adds them to my collection, and it is in the sandbox mode, so we're not expending really any cash for it, which I'm okay with. I mean, we do have money on the normal one, as you can see from prior episodes, but building it in the personal shop just makes it a lot more fun. But anyway, you guys, I think it's that time, because we built a Hoonicorn, we're not getting rid of it. We exceeded our expectation when it came to horsepower numbers. It looks damn good. And, I mean, 330 miles per hour and still wants to eat. I'm going to have to take this thing to purgatory. But anyway, you guys, if you liked today's episode, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how I did, what you liked, what you might change. And, of course, I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out, y'all. See ya.